Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to the stream. Welcome to a brand new series here on +2 Comedy and +2 Comedy Gaming. Welcome to Solving the Witness. So this is going to be a little bit different from what we normally do, but very still much in the flavor of +2 Comedy Gaming here. This is the Witness. The Witness is going to be really what I should be doing when it comes to a Let's Play. It's a game I know very well, but have not perfected. This game, I believe, has 3 endings, and I've only seen one of them. We're going to try to complete the Witness, not just complete the Witness, we're going to try to solve the Witness. The Witness is a very mysterious game. It is a series of puzzles that you try to solve, but no one really has seemed to have solved it. No one really knows what it means. Nobody really knows why it's called The Witness. And this game was created by Johnathan, who created, what is the name of that game? Braid. A very time-bendy game, Braid. So I've done a little bit of research, but I want most of this to be our discussion. There's people who believe that there is a hidden puzzle that is basically, what is this entire game? Because this game is a series of puzzles, and if you count the puzzles, there are exactly 665. So it seems like there should be one more. And my assumption, or what I'm trying to figure out here, maybe that one that's missing is the game as a whole. So we're going to attempt, through a series of streams here, to solve the Witness completely. So that's why we have things set up a little bit differently here. One, I'm not at my computer, I'm in the gaming lounge, but I'm not going to use the green screen or anything like that. I'm going to be separated, and we're going to have chat on screen for this Let's Play, because I want this to be an open discussion between everyone viewing this in trying to decipher what is actually going on here. I also have a notebook here, so we can write down clues and things we're not... Oh, looks like I have the green screen on a little bit still. But so we can write down clues and try to figure out exactly what is going on in this game. So, if you guys have any theories, I'll write it down in this here notebook, and we're going to try to figure this out. So, like I said, I know this game okay, so there's going to be some little nuances I'm going to point out as we play. There's going to be stuff that we usually don't figure out until later that we figure out now. So, yeah, this is going to be very interesting. So, let's take a look, and let's get started in solving the Witness. So, the Witness is first person, and you start... Well, I can't even turn around at the beginning. You start in this tube. Ooh, I feel like I'm a little drunk apparently. And the first thing you come across is this very strange door. And you do actually get the prompt to press X, but that's all the information they're going to give you. So you get this cursor, and then it's kind of this lit area. When you press X on the circle, you can then create white lines. And when you bring it across, press X. That's one puzzle completed. We've now completed the first puzzle of the Witness. So basically, this is trying to teach you the main mechanics of this game. Everything is going to be done simply by drawing lines. Come up to a panel, press X. So now the game's trying to teach you, hey, sometimes there's turns. Then we step outside into what is truly a beautiful game. I have played this before. I've gotten what is considered the first ending. This was about 3 years ago as well, so don't worry, I'll still struggle on puzzles. But we're going to walk around and try to figure out many things. So we have this gate that we can't seem to open, so by following these lines, we can find these other panels. Oh, trust me, +2 comedy gaming is all about the struggle. I don't remember. Everything kind of feels slower to me. Like, I feel like I'm walking slower. I feel like I'm drawing lines slower, but maybe I'm crazy. Is there a run? Oh, there's a run. I forgot that I can hold L2. The game is telling you to experiment. All right, so we got to follow this lit line. Here we go. Now we got another puzzle here. Fun part, watching the pain on my face. Yeah, this will get painful at sometimes, I know. I definitely, based on what I'm seeing, there's a couple people who are experts, or not experts, or at least played this game. So I will say that right now, I have this turned down a lot. Gonna have to turn it up eventually. Where does this go? No. All right, so yeah. So basically it's telling you solve these puzzles and then you'll unlock things here. So we got more puzzles we need to find. The game is kind of teaching you now the importance of exploration, because we're gonna have to look around and find stuff. It's teaching you that at times there will be more than one entry point. So here we have our choice. So a big part of this game is education. And I'm a teacher when I'm not doing stuff like this. I love the way that this game teaches you things. Yeah. If you can brute force. You definitely can brute force. And the problem with brute forcing is if you brute force, you won't learn nothing. It's very important that you learn. This game is all about learning. And it's one of the most interesting ways I've ever seen ideas expressed and explained to a player. Very interesting. Let's also talk about the setting, because they start you out in kind of a garden that appears to be a little bit broken, but I don't know, this seems very modern. Oh yes, sometimes there's more than one ending too, and going to different endings will of course do different things. I've totally biffed that. Okay, how do I get through this? Am I dumb? There we go. Got it. So naturally, the game wants me to pick this one first. So let's go ahead and pick that first. That goes up there. It's not the cable that leads to the door, though. Right? Because that cable goes elsewhere. Yeah, this black cable leads to the door, to the gate. So clearly I just activated something else, and I should probably try to discover what that is. This is one of, in my opinions, the most brilliant tutorial levels ever created. It's up there with, I gotta go around. It's up there with Mega Man X, in my opinion. In case you guys are wondering, Dead by Daylight has just updated. That's the problem with playing on PlayStation. Can I not get out yet? I thought I could sneak around already. Alright, so I guess this is a later problem. redo this puzzle. Do it correctly here. I don't know why I'm struggling with this puzzle so much. Now, I'm trying to play and also read your comments. This game teaches you without saying anything. Absolutely. So that's why the theory that Johnathan Blow is absolutely a genius. I love Braid is something I need to play on the channel as well. I played Braid when I was in college, and when I say I played Braid, I sat and watched my roommate play it and could not take my eyes away because I was blown away by it. Ooh, just making fun designs. That deactivates that. So now I'm outside for the first time. I have opened up the entire island for myself. So let's talk now. Let's go back and repower the one thing that we need to check out. Where was that? Nope, don't want to go back down there yet. We will be going back down there. All right, so let's do this, repower this thing up. An evil genius, but a genius. So if you watch anything about The Witness, this is the moment that most people will talk about, because this is a great way to teach you, because there's one thing that is a lesson that I feel like a lot of humans need, and that is that sometimes it's okay to fail. So you come out here, there's some suspicious path this way. If you go off the beaten path, you may find other ways around. Oh, I went the wrong way. There's a moment I want to talk about first before we walk around the castle. As you walk down this path, you will find that, like, you can go anywhere on this path, right? So you see ahead, there's a bunch of screens. So you know that those are going to be puzzles. You've learned that. But look to the left, and there's this door. A very suspicious door. And here you will come across this puzzle that has multiple starting points and multiple endpoints. But you know how to do this. Yet for some reason, it doesn't work. It feels, everything is just wrong. Now there's a lot of other things on here, like these dots and these brown and white, black and white squares. But this is the first time we've encountered them. If we continue to walk down the path, we then find these screens. These screens also have the dots, but in a less chaotic format. Now again, I have failed, but now these things flash, so perhaps I need to run over them. So in just the few moments here, I'm going to take a swig of Kool-Aid while I philosophize. The game has taught me, without saying anything, with only the slight instruction of giving me the information that I'm wrong and giving me the feedback right there of to notice those black dots, that there will be stuff that you come across that you are not prepared to work with yet, that you can find the information elsewhere. It also taught me how to deal with these black dots, that there are basically buttons that need to be pressed by the line. So now, it'll challenge me by giving me a harder one. I meant to be counting the puzzles, by the way. I'll have to, when I edit these, I'll definitely keep a count of how many puzzles I've completed. So now we know how these puzzles work. Whenever we see these dots, we need to hit, oops. We need to press all the black buttons. Also, hey, Oh My, welcome to Solving the Witness. A new, interesting endeavor. What's the best way to do this? Probably this. Ooh, they're getting tricky. Okay, how's a good way to do this? Oh wait, I just saw where the end point was, so that's not the way to do it. I think I see, no. Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna come out wide. Now, Johnathan Blow basically in an interview said that he made this game just trying to figure out how to make puzzles with lines, and thus created all of these puzzles with a simple line. We come over here. Yeah, this is a new series. This is welcome to Solving the Witness. And now here's a very simple version of these black and white squares. That doesn't work. There's a level of brute force anyway, because like you have to just kind of try stuff. Like there's only 3 ways that I can draw this line and get to the end. But this is the only one that works. It's also the only one where the black squares are separated from the white squares. So now I have a thesis. I'm going to try it again. Works there. And it works here. So now, what have I learned? I've learned how to solve what I'm going to call a black dot puzzle and a white and black square puzzle. So now I know that there's a harder version of it just over there that holds a door. So once I prove that I have mastered these 2 types of puzzles, gotta keep these separate, I'm gonna go try the very difficult puzzle that's over there. This actually has two solutions too, because I could also do this if I wanted to. Another just like small lesson that the game is giving you of like, yeah, sometimes there's multiple answers. Oh boy. No, I can do this. The level of brute force is allowed. Yeah, when I say brute force, like, I think brute force is considered just like trying every combination until it works. That's not going to work in this game. How would I even? Oh, I got it. No, I don't got it. Oh. This is a good one. Big brain. It also told me that as long as whites and blacks are separated, a single color doesn't need to be in a group. So the whites are separated from the blacks, but all of the blacks are not together. Okay, so now with these super awesome skills that I taught myself, it's time to go over here. All right, so now we know what we have to do. One line that starts from one of these circles that ends at one of these 3 endpoints that hits all the black dots and separates the white squares from the black squares. So process of elimination, we can't start here because we won't be able to hit both of these. Because something else I should have learned is you can't go back across yourself. So we know it can't be that dot. We're also pretty sure it's not this endpoint then, for the same logic. So maybe... Yeah, I feel like we're going to have trouble separating it if we choose this spot to start as well, and here. So let's do this. We'll start here, and then we have to do this. And then to do that, we got to do this. And then we got to separate like that. Okay. Hit both these dots. Ooh. We got to, ooh. Ooh boy, hold on. Maybe if I go wide. There we go. We do that. And also, oh wait, I gotta go the other way. If I do this, there we go. Boom. So what is your reward? What is your reward for solving that very difficult puzzle? Well, it looks like it's only one thing. Really, to be honest, it looks like it's nothing, because it looks like it's an empty room. It's actually two things. First and foremost, you get this box. And you get this drawing, which I'm going to put in my notebook, because this is going to be important later. This is actually going to be one of the key things when it comes to solving the witness. At least I think so. Like I said, we're trying to solve the witness despite the fact that no one's ever solved it. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw this little image as best as I can. Up, right, down, up, ha, ha, ha. Snaky-doo. So we know that this is important. Well, we assume it's important because it was hard to find. At this point, we don't know what to do. Here's the other little reward, though. Step back here. You may notice that when this door opened, it is perfectly aligned for you to see out this little window a dying tree, or a dead tree, even. Just like Charlie Brown's Christmas tree is hanging out right here. However, take a close look and step forward. And using that cloud, you can fix that tree. I don't know what sound you're talking about. But with the power of perspective, like we're playing Subliminal or something, you can change this tree into a living tree. Now, when it... Only 5 more to go. Interesting question, Mike. Oh, I'm sorry, interesting question, oh my. Mike knows what's up. This game has been beaten. That doesn't mean that this game has been solved. This game, I believe, like, because I tried to avoid doing too much research. I have beaten this game. I got the first ending. The first ending basically tells you didn't get the good ending. I believe there are 3 endings, and we're going to try to get the good ending by the end of this. But this game has a bunch of puzzles in it, and the exact number of puzzles that are in this game that people have counted and stuff like that is 665. When you could have a nice 666, right? So my plan, or my belief, is that last puzzle is very simply, what is this game? And we're going to try to solve that. We're going to solve what the meaning or what is supposed to be solved in here, and you guys are here to witness that. This game is called The Witness, and in my first playthrough, I have no idea why it's called The Witness. I'm hoping by having you guys come here and be witnesses that we'll figure something out. So has the game been beaten? Yeah. Has it been solved? No. It's think of like the film Eraserhead. People have seen that movie, but according to the director, no one has ever understood it. By the way, if you guys just want to talk about Eraserhead, we can do that too. Back to the castle here. Because it should be mentioned that I powered that thing up. Come around. Oh, I want to walk around the castle. I forget how to get there. Oh, perhaps I am wrong. Like I said, I did a little bit of research. All right. Eraserhead is the best piece of art I never want to see again. That sounds like someone who's never seen Requiem for a Dream. Yeah, if we want to have a quick talk about Eraserhead, is that Lynch? Is that a Lynch project? Oh, wait a minute. No, I think I'm right. I think this is where I want to be. The director, whoever it is, I believe it's Lynch, said that it is based off of a single line of the Bible.
And I tell this story about my first feature, Eraserhead. I did not know what these things meant, really meant. And on that particular film, I started reading the Bible, and I'm reading the Bible going along, and suddenly there was a sentence. And I said, forget it, that's this thing, that's this thing. And so I should know the meaning for me.
And no one has been able to correctly identify what that line is. People also believe that that is a lie that he told to get people to read the Bible. Right, for your dream didn't hit you that way? Yes, I know that there's one here, but I'm trying to remember where it is. This is something else I want to talk about. What is this about? Like, clearly somebody was here with a glass of water and sat here. Like, one thing I want to take into account while we're trying to figure this out is simply like, why are set pieces where they are? This seemed to imply that someone sat right here, legs dangling off the edge of this, looking this way. I mean, it points to the mountain, which will be important later. Maybe? Yeah, the mountain's really important, so maybe someone's sitting here watching the mountain. Where is the thing I'm looking for, though? I think I might have ran past it already. Because remember how we powered this up and it went out the window? Is it over here somewhere? Crap, there's totally a thing I know is here that I want to show you guys. Maybe I actually have to go along the back side of the castle, not up these here steps. So far, we've learned that basically the purpose of this game will be about drawing lines to power things. And we know that now I'm trapped in the castle. I forgot how to get off of this. We've learned that, here we go, the importance of exploration. Yeah, we opened up this door. So it basically is telling you that despite the fact that the game is entirely about drawing lines, it's not a linear game. It is about exploring. You can kind of do things in any order you want. That it's okay to fail. You're gonna fail sometimes. All right, so we learned how this puzzle works. So let's knock this out real quick. Boom, hitting all the dots. Ooh. So this is an important puzzle. You will find these triangle puzzles throughout the game. These, I think most people call them broken panels. What's interesting about these is, you know, the triangle means something, but they really don't give you enough information in one puzzle to really figure out, ooh, what did I do to make that work? Why was I wrong the first time, and why was I right the second time? It's just something meant to keep in your mind, because triangles, or Doritos, are going to be important later. Here's another door. So let's go ahead and do this. Meant to keep account of the puzzles, and I forgot. Ooh, I already screwed this up. I think it's like, I screwed this up. I'm blowing it. Okay. Calm down. I think it's like this. He's blowing it, guys. He's blowing it. There you go. Isn't it? I love this game. It is like, this game, it also kind of reminds me of Portal. Because Portal, the concept alone of Portal is enough for a game. But there's so much love in it. Did I miss the audio log? Thank you for shouting that out. There's so much love in Portal to make it more than just a simple puzzle game. This, like, to an extent, could be a Flash game when it comes to just like drawing the lines, but there's so much love and beauty in this that Johnathan Blow put into it. There we go. The keen eye viewer, or the keen eye player, or someone in the chat who's played this before, will also take note of these weird little orange glowy dots. Or yellow? Whatever you want to call it. These can also be interacted with.
Of all the communities available to us, there's not one I would want to devote myself to, except for the Society of True Searchers, which has very few living members at any time. Albert Einstein, 1924.
So, when I first played this was also the first audio log I've ever found. I'm going to real quick see if we can turn on subtitles. Yeah. And it seems like a very fitting first log to ever like encounter, because it's about searching. There are a lot of these around here, and trying to find the context of what these little bits of quotes mean is going to be a big part of what we're going to try to dissect as a group here in the meaning of this game. How's everyone doing so far? Because the real mind-blowing stuff hasn't even started yet. So, as you walk around, remember what you've learned. Look around for subtlety. Solve these line puzzles that always start with a circle and a little rounded endpoint. And to my new players that are here, I want you to keep this information in mind. That is what the game has taught you, without saying anything. Is simply the way to play is to start at the circle, draw a line, and get to the end point. Now, I apologize that Fall Guys just uploaded. Mike's giving it away already. But the rules have already been given to you. They haven't been told to you, but you understand them. Start at the circle and move to the end. Doesn't necessarily need to be one of those panels, though. You'll notice it lets you know that you've already completed this one. So throughout the world beyond the panels that you know do things, like open doors and power things, there's also just some in the environment. So anytime you see a circle, because we're playing this together, I want you to try to shout it out to me. Because anything can be a line. Anything can be a puzzle. There's one other thing I was looking for that I think's around here. I'm going to keep an eye on. This game is amazing. I love this game. And, like, it takes a long time to really figure out and appreciate all the wonders of this game. Now, I will say that was there another audio log by the gate? Am I an idiot? We'll go back for that one because there's a few more things I have to establish here in our first episode. Because this is kind of like a speed through. I will say that is not normally what people discover as the first environmental puzzle. I believe the first time I figured out one of those, it was a tree. There is a specific spot that kind of tries to teach you. Here's one here. Huh. I don't know why it doesn't work. Maybe I'm too close to it. Some people's first is the river. This is clearly one. Why is it not working? I will show you probably in a later episode one that is specifically there to kind of teach you. But there's two more very important things that I need to show you. Throughout the game, there are these monoliths. They seem very strange. You can't click on them. They don't really see how to do things. But where's one? I need to find one real quick. Maybe we'll do monoliths later. Maybe that could be a reveal for a second episode, I guess. Actually, we might get to it today. Who knows? I only have 15 minutes left of show. But remember these monoliths, because they're going to be important. They're there to be confusing and kind of like suspicious. Let's go to the lake house here. We have learned that these lines here, like we've learned to follow cables. That's a thing that has been taught to us by earlier puzzles. And this one works a little differently. Now, I'm also, since I am kind of the expert, I'm going to give everyone kind of like opportunities to kind of solve things that I might have already solved and things like that. These pots always confused me. I forget why they're here. I mean, I guess... Oh, these pots are... I do know this. These pots are all the ways you could have just solved that puzzle. So, this is the way I chose to solve it, just kind of randomly. I made this pot. Because you can see it's skinny and then fat and then skinny. But literally, any of these pots could have been the answer to this puzzle. So that's just a little thing that's sitting here that if you're not looking for it, you may have ran right by. Such a cool game. So we're looking around. Here's a circle that seems suspicious for later. Can you crouch at all? No. You can run. There's a run. Woo! Following the cables. Geez, so many games are updating right now. So there's another cool thing I can show you here. Yeah, so you're in this empty house and this is the only actual playable panel in here. So you might rush to it, which would be a mistake because you would rush right by this. This castle is a reference to Braid, Johnathan Blow's other game. I believe it's the only thing that would qualify as just an Easter egg that's kind of outside of everything. But everything has a purpose, so keep an eye out. So this is the exact same puzzle as before, except now there's broken, so there's only one, or there's actually two ways to solve it, I guess. This is teaching you that what happens with one line happens with the other, so... Whoop, boo, boo. Oopsie. Come... Oh, sorry, I forgot which line I was controlling. So we're making all the pots now. Alright, so we... Oh, wait, we gotta go. Oop, wait. Why couldn't I move? Oh, we gotta go down. That's what it was. It's down, then up. Ooh, the power of symmetry. Yeah, it should be noticed, or it should be mentioned, that this is my second playthrough that I'm experiencing with y'all. So that's why you won't see trophies pop up. The trophy count for, or the trophy that I got for beating the game and getting the first ending, which is the easier ending or the more common ending that people come across, is only reached by like 9% of people. So 90% of players don't even finish, let alone notice all this other stuff. Okay, so we want it to be symmetry still, but I love the way that this puzzle works. I'm seated too far from my TV. All right, so it's keep the symmetry. way, and then up, and then this way, and then there we go. Ah, into the fresh air. That's it. Can I solve this one again? What the? That was weird. The way my body just like contorted. I was just curious if the other one's just unsolvable. Huh. There's just two solutions for that one. That's interesting. Something to note. Throw that in the old notebook, because that's something I didn't really remember from last time. To answer symmetry. All right, so now that that wall has fallen, let's actually take a look around, because this game is so freaking beautiful. Yay! So now we have this. Still symmetry, just a little bit different. So like with every turn it gets a little bit harder, but it's teaching you the whole way. The Willy Wonka ending? Yes, I got the Willy Wonka ending. Oh, come on. This is one of my absolute favorite puzzles. So basically, the game has taught you how this symmetry works. That one line affects, like, what is in the way for one line is in the way for both lines, and and then, because of the sun, some of them have been warped. Some of them have been really warped. Come on, find it. Find that way. Find your way. Oh, come on. Find the path. You can do it. No, I can't. I gotta do it here. The wonky part is like the important one too. There we go. And then this. And then there we go. Oh, it's so satisfying. I don't want to spoil what the Willy Wonka ending is. But, you know how Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory ends with the glass elevator? Sorry, I thought I saw something. Let's go ahead and investigate this area a little bit more. Because I know there's some stuff here. Hopping on the roof. Hot tin roof. I'm 90% sure that there's a panel somewhere. Maybe I'm just too close or whatever. There's like 2 more concepts I want to like teach before we sign off here. Because there's an aspect to this that, because you know how we talked about how like 99% of people don't catch the environmental puzzles. There's something more. What is that? Why is it glowing like that? Oh, that's just a reflection. I thought there was like a portal out there. I was like, oh my god. There's something about this game that I didn't realize until I was pretty much done the game that blew my absolute mind. And I kind of want to show it off now, but it might have to wait until next episode. Alright, so we learned that to always follow glowing wires. Oh, what is that? There's like there's like a statue on the rocks over there. I'm going to try to get a closer look at that. Alright, we know how to do these puzzles. Wait, maybe? Wait, this seems impossible. Right? This is impossible. No, it's not. No, this feels impossible. Because I have to go this way, but I also, unless, oh, I get it. I can go wide. No, oh no, I'm good. This is it. I did it. What was impossible 3 seconds ago was then just very easy to do. What's going on over here? Oh, can I not get down there? Oh, there's a weird statue, like you can kind of see from here. Interesting. Alright, so yeah, I'm running a little bit low on time, so the big thing I wanted to talk about will have to wait until the next episode. So let's just continue to look around. That panel's locked, so we'll just walk around this way. All right, I'm out of order right now because I'm walking where there's clearly unpowered stuff, so I got to find the things that power stuff. Nothing's powered. Oh, nothing's powered. It's interesting. Another just thing I want to discuss is the fact that the how far can you look up and down? Down this far, not enough to see your feet, which is always something I'm interested in when I'm first person, is can I see my feet? But you definitely exist as a person because you do have a shadow. I am. To be honest, really looks like my shadow. Like, the way my hair is, that legitimately might be me. Upwise, you can look pretty much straight up into the sun. Yeah. Look completely straight up. Editor Noah, have fun counting the number of puzzles that were completed. So the other thing that's really cool, because we're running out of time, so I'm going to have to start doing the sign-off things here. Probably since we've started, I have sprinted past a bunch of environmental puzzles that I just didn't even see. The more that we play this game, the easier they will become to spot. just because it activates a different part in your brain that's just like, oh, I need to be looking for these things. Can I not do, oh yeah. Naturally you want to just do this, but this is a nice little thing to learn of, if you can't see the line, it doesn't exist. Alright, so can I do this? Is this possible? Because I have to... Wait, I can do this and then... No. Yeah, so this is not possible with this barrier here. So I will have to power the thing that lets me open that, which I think is somewhere down here. Follow the cables, follow the cables, follow the cables. Here's the start. There we go. But this will be where we start next time, because I do have to go. So this is The Witness. I know we got some new players here who have never seen The Witness before. Feel free to pick it up. It was free on PlayStation Plus a few months ago. So if you've always been a member of PlayStation Plus, there's a chance that you already have this game. But every Wednesday, we're going to sit down with The Witness and look at its puzzles, look at what's hiding around, and try to figure out what all this is about. So if you want to be a part of that, please follow me here on Twitch, because we got a good group of usual Twitch followers and some people that have popped in just because I'm playing The Witness. I hope you come back, and we'll sit down and we'll discuss The Witness, we'll break out the notebooks, and we'll try to figure out what all of this is about. So be sure to follow me here on Twitch. I stream every weekday at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. Wednesdays will be for solving The Witness. Thursday is for solving The Black Watchman. Friday is for Battle Royale games as part of Battle Royale Royale, which you can check out at battleroyaleroyale.com. Monday is for Lisa the Painful RPG, the RPG that you can join. You can take one of my party characters and control them, and I will have no say over what actions you do. And Tuesday is for solving the Not Prawn riddle. So if you like puzzles and you like just hanging out with me, please follow me here. And of course, you can go to +2 Comedy Gaming on YouTube and catch up on all my past live streams. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time.